Here we go. I'm in Washington. I made it here after the 6 hours long drive with a little bit of traffic jams on the highway. And now I have to return the car, and then I have a little bit of free time, which I'm gonna enjoy with a beer on the bar, and I'm gonna edit some video on my phone. I still have to edit the Philadelphia episode. I still have to edit and publish it, and then I make an episode or two about New York. It's gonna be cool. New York was really crazy. I didn't have time for any editing. I hardly could import everything I filmed there, and I had a lot of work. Somehow the weather is not so good in Washington. Oh, I can see the obelisk. And I'm gonna have, that means if the weather is bad, I'm not gonna be out so much. I'm gonna be editing more. Yeah, that's it right now. You wanna see Washington? It's like this. It's a little bit rainy. It's a little bit rainy today. I've asked to the car rental company for a small car, and they give me this huge Dodge American SUV, which in the end was good because it was pretty comfortable for the long ride, I have to admit. But this it wouldn't be my car for every day, or my everyday car, I have to tell you the truth. So outside it's not so much fun now it's not so much fun to film outside. That's why I'm gonna tell you some stories about New York. So New York is crazy. My first impression was, why would somebody come here to live? Like, it's everything crazy. Everybody's on rush. The traffic, it's just a traffic jam. It's no traffic there. It's just a traffic jam, actually. I think the people get used to it so much that they don't know anymore how it is to drive normally without the traffic jam. And alright, I have to go left here. And this scared me a little bit. Whoa. So here I can't go left because they are working here. Oh yeah, no, I can go. Alright. Sorry, I have to concentrate on the driving instructions here. I mean, driving in Washington, it's a pleasure. It's like easy peasy, you see. No traffic jam here. Well, it's Sunday evening, that's why. Anyway, let's go back to New York. That's why I was a little bit scared. And if you are down on the streets, like, there is a lot of trash, it's a little bit stinky depending when you are, which time you are, and stuff like this. So why would somebody come in this crazy place? But after you are there a few days and you get to see the city, or you get to see more of the city, let's say like this, then you get used to it first, and second, if you go away from the touristic attractions, then it's like the old New York. It's pretty nice. I have to admit, it's interesting. So where do I go here? Let's go left. And New York as a city has a lot to offer. That's the truth. I mean, the subway is good. You have public transportation that's better than driving a car over there. And all these crazy restaurants, locals, all the stuff you see in the movies, it's all real, it's all there. I was like, I recognized the Chrysler building where the Batman is staying on this kind of head. It's a like a, how do I say, it's like a head, you know, on top, and Batman sits on it. And I watched this building, and this is timeless, this is zeitlos, this building. They built it like in the 60s, but it's amazing. The design is crazy. And anywhere you are there, you can watch left, right, and it's like crazy. It's a crazy city, yeah. That's the word for it, yeah. So Washington is almost provincial now. I'm not used to drive anymore like this, like with no traffic jam, without hooping. How do you say in English? Yeah, and then it was the Broadway show, the Book of Mormon, which is a parody, a very intelligent made parody about actual teams, actual teams, like a little bit of religion, a little bit of thinking about gay, a little bit thinking about Africa, a little bit thinking about different, like there are heavy teams over there, and they've packed everything under a kind of parody comedian style, which is easy to watch and let you understand more of this world. Actually, it was pretty interesting, and I enjoyed. It's like entertainment poor for 1.5 hours at Broadway, a Broadway show, which was not cheap, I have to admit. If you want to buy a ticket, you have to pay at least $150, depending where you want to sit. Of course, you can always go more. I've seated a little bit on the back side, on the right hand. It was fine. I could see everything, and it was nice. And then, like, what was yesterday, I didn't have a plan, and I thought I didn't really want it, I didn't really need it to see the Statue of Liberty. I've saw it in all the possible movies. Now I don't have to go there extra to visit it. But is this ferry, the, how do you call it, the State Island Ferry, the State Island Ferry. And this ferry brings you without a fee. You don't have to pay anything. It brings you in 20-25 minutes on this island, and you can have a pretty good look at the Statue of Liberty on the way there. And this was a very nice experience, like being on the ferry on the outside and smell a little bit of water and not the city smog and stuff like this was pretty nice. And then the Statue of Liberty was very interesting to see. It's not so big as I thought. Of course, it's bigger if you get closer, but still, I imagined like huge, pretty huger than it is. And I saw it, and I got to the island, and there you have to change. You have to go out from the ferry, even if you want to go back right away. So, So I get out of the ferry, and the next one was already gone, so I had about 25 minutes wait time, and I've been outside to see the look of a Manhattan from that point of view, and it was pretty nice. And I saw a terrace like right there at the ferry board, and it was such an experience there. They get some margaritas they get some crazy margaritas, lime margaritas, where you could put 2 Corona beers inside, and you can slowly drink them with the beer. And I was so thirsty after all the rides I've made in the day. And first of all, I thought I'm gonna drink a beer or two, and I took one margarita, this margarita bulldog style, and then I took another one because it was so crazy there. And I had a burger, and was everything fine. The world was nice again. Now I'm somewhere Washington Central, I think. Yeah, and it was the sunset over the Manhattan from this point of view was so amazing. I mean, the the World Trade Center, it has this different interesting form, and it was so shiny in the sunset. It was like a movie, like a Hollywood special effect, I could say, like a Hollywood special effect. And it was absolutely amazing time staying there with this margarita with 2 bottles of beers in, with a burger, and watching the sunset over Manhattan was a magic moment in my life, I have to tell you the truth. So I was very happy that I had the chance to do this. So New York, yeah, it was seeing it. It is difficult to find a place there because it's extremely expensive, and anything you do, anything you eat, everything is crazy expensive. It's a millionaire city, that's it. And the people which are staying there, they mostly have money to spend on everything. I don't really know what's happening here, what I have to find this place for the car. Okay, I have to let you right now. I can see some Washington House stuff in the front. I'm gonna put it. It's so nice. You can recognize the Capitol over there. It's so cool. I'm driving straight to it. I think
left onto H Street Northeast.
I think this scene or this street, it's in this Bruce Willis movie where they I don't even remember. It is a scene on the street when they blow up the Capitol, like it's a fake blow up of the Capitol. And now I know the point where they filmed this. This is right here. Huh? It's quite cool. In 200 meters.
The destination is on the right.
Return car returns. Okay. Gosh, already. The car is alright. I'm gonna get the receipt, and I will see if I get a Uber to go back at the hotel.